Hello all, today we are going to discuss about sequence or list. The child interface of the collection interface is the list interface. It's a sorted collection of objects that can store duplicate values. The classes ArrayList, LinkList, Vector and Stack implement the list interface. Lists support positional access and insertion of members because the insertion order is preserved. This interface is dedicated to list data, in which we can store all of the objects in an order collection. This also allows for the presence of redundant data. Various classes such as ArrayList, Vector, Stack and others implements this list interface. We can create a list object with many of these classes because they all implement the list. Then what is the syntax is used for sequence or list? First one, list object lst is equal to new array list object, list data type list1 is equal to new array list data type lst means list2 is equal to new linked list data type lst3 is equal to new vector, list data type lst4 is equal to new stack. This is the syntax that is used to represent the sequence or list. Let us consider the one example that represent the how we can sequence or list is used in Java. Let us consider the program import java.util public class list demo or public class test java collection 7 public static void main string args list string lst is equal to new array list string. This is a syntax that is used to represent the array list. Lst add green, that is we are adding green in a list. lst.add blue, we are adding blue in the list. The next lst.add orange, that is we are adding orange to the list. Then lst.add velvet, that is we are adding velvet to the list. For string color lst system.out.println color curly bracket complete. This is the program that is used that shows the how we can use the array list. The output of this program is consisting of the list name, that is green, blue, orange, velvet color list. Then next one is map. What is map? Map is a data structure that allows data to be mapped into key value pairs because the same key cannot have multiple mappings. This interface does not support duplicate keys. If there is data and we want to do action based on the key, a map is beneficial. Various classes such as hash map and tree map implement this map interface. Map create a new array from calling a function for every array element. Map calls a function once for each element in an array. Map does not execute the function for empty elements. Map does not change the original array. If there is a data and we want to do the action based on the key, a map is beneficial. The syntax that represent the map is map data type hash map is equal to new hash map. Second one, map data type tree map is equal to new tree map. This is a syntax that is used to represent the how map can be used in a Java. Let us consider the one example that represent how we can use the hash map and tree map in Java. First, we are discuss map one by one. First one is hash map and next one is tree map. First one, hash map. Hash map is the most basic implementation of Java's map interface. The data is stored in pairs, that is key and value. We need to know the key of hash map value in order to access it. Hashing is a technique used by hash map. Hashing is a method of turning a huge string into a smaller string that represents the same string in order to speed up indexing and search operations. Internally, HashSet makes use of hash map. Hash maps are organized as a linked list, so the order of its element is maintained, which allows the hash map to be iterable. Also, unlike key or value pair stored in an object, the number of items in a hash map can be determined by a size property. Let us considering the one example that represent how we can use a hash map. Let us consider the program that is import java.util public class hash map demo public static void main string arg. This is a constructor that is used to represent the hash map integer string hs, that is hash map is equal to new hash map integer string hs dot put 1 Nitin, hs dot put 2 Omkar, hs dot put 3 Prasad. Finding the values for the key, system.out.println value for 1 is plus hs get 1, transversing through the hash map for a map.entry integer string ehs entry set system.out.println e.get key plus e get value curly bracket complete. This is the example that shows the how we can use the hash map. Next type of map is tree map. The Java tree map class is based on a red-black tree. It allows you to store key value pairs in a sorted order quickly. The following are the key features of the Java tree map classes, that is the key determines the value in a Java tree map. Second one, it extends the abstract map class and implements the navigable map interface. Third one, only unique elements are found in the Java tree map. Fourth one, there can't be a null key in a Java tree map, but there can be numerous null values. Fifth one, tree map in Java is not synchronized. And last feature of tree map is ascending order is maintained via Java tree map. This is all about the features of tree map. Let us considering the one example, that is a program that shows how we can use the tree map. Import java.util class tree map demo public static void main string args tree map integer string tm is equal to new tree map integer string tm dot put 101 Aditya, tm dot put 102 Babita, tm dot put 103 Rajendra, tm dot put 104 Rashika. For map dot entry mtm empty set system.out.println m.get key plus m get value curly brackets complete. This is the program that represent how we can use the tree map. The name are the output of this is in the form of tree map that contain the names Babita, Rajendra, Rashika, Aditya. Next topic is understanding hashing. You must be familiar with the hash code and equal methods before understanding the underlying working of hash map. The figure shows the allocation of a nodes in bucket. The bucket consisting of 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 value contain null, 1 is key 21 value 89 next, 2 contain key 34 value 51 next, and third contain key 71 value 19 next. One get a value after key 67 value 45 next, after key 55 value 10 next, and then get null value. After 2 we get a null value, after 3 we get a null value. This is the allocation of the nodes in the bucket. This is all about the understanding of hashing. We are study in detail. First one is equals. Equals is a function that compares two objects to see if they are equal. It compares the key to see if they are equivalent. It belongs to the object class and is a method. It is possible to override it, and last one is it is required to override the hash code method if you override the equals method. This is all about the how we can use the equal and what are the features of equal. Next one is hash code. This is the object class hashcode function. It returns the object's memory reference in integer form. The bucket number is determined by the value returned by the method. The address of the element within the map is represented by the bucket number. Null keys hashcode is 0. This is all about the hash code. Then next one is buckets. Buckets refer to the nodes array. Each node has a linked list like a data structure. A bucket can be shared by a multiple nodes. It's possible that the capacity is different. This is all about the bucket. We study in detail. Then next word is insert key value pair in hash map. We use put method to insert the key and value pairs in the hash map. The default size of hash map is 16, that is 0 to 15. In the following example, we want to insert the 3 pairs in the hash map, that is hash map string integer hm is equal to new hash map hm.put aditya 20 hm.put riya 30 hm.put rima 40. Let's see at which index the key value pair will be the save into hash map. When we call the put method, then it calculates the hash code of the key Aditya. Suppose the hash code of Aditya is 2657860. To store the key in memory and we have to calculate the index. Then how we can calculating the index? The array size is reduced by index. The index is calculated using the following formula, that is index is equal to hash code key and n minus 1, where n is the size of array. Hence the index value of Aditya is index is equal to 2657860 and n is 16 minus 1 is equal to 4. The value 4 is a computed index value where the key and the value will be stored in hash map. That is, at 4 value we get the value 2657860 among 19 next. This is all about the how we can calculating the index in hash map. Then next one is hash collision. This occurs when the estimated index value for 2 or more keys in the same. Let's look up the hash code for the another key called Riya. Assume that the hash code for the word Riya is 6328190. To store the key in memory, we must use the index formula to calculate the index, that is index is equal to hash code key and n minus 1. That is index is equal to 6328190 and 16 minus 1 is equal to 4. The computed index value 4 represents where the key will be kept in hash map. In this scenario, the equals method checks whether or not the keys are equal. Replace the value with the current value if the keys are same. Otherwise, use the linked list to connect this node object to the existing node object. As a result, index 4 will be used to store the both keys. This is all about the hash collision. Then next one is get method in hash map. The get method is used to retrieve a value from a key. If you don't know the key, you won't be able to get the value. The hash code of the key is calculated when the get key method is called. Assume we need to locate the Aditya key. The approach listen below will be used. First one is hm.get new k Aditya. The hash code generated is for Aditya is 2657860. Using the index formula, find the index value of 2657860. The index formula will be index is equal to hash code key and n minus 1. By using this formula, we can determine the index value will be 4. The get method looks for the index value 4 in the array. The first element key is compared to provided key. If the both keys are equal, the value is returned. Otherwise, the next element in the node is checked to see if it exists. It is found as the first element of the node in our scenario and returns the value 20. Next one is use of array list and vector. First one is array list, then we are discuss about vector. First, array list. The array list in Java can have the duplicate element also. It implements the list interface, so we can use all the methods of the list interface here. The array list maintains the insertion order internally. It inherits the abstract list class and implements the list interface. The list interface is implemented by the array list class. It stores the duplicate element of the various data kinds in a dynamic array. The array list is non-synchronized and preserved in the insertion order. The element in the array list class can be accessed at any time. In Java, array list offers us with a dynamic arrays. Through it may be slower than normal arrays. It might be useful in programs that require a lot of array manipulation. If the collection increases, the size of an array list is automatically increased. And if the collection shrinks, the size of an array list it automatically decreases. The Java array list allows us to access the list at a random primitive type such as int, char, and so on. Cannot be utilized with the array list. Let us consider the syntax that is used to represent the array list, that is list integer, list ar that is array is equal to new array list integer n. This is the syntax that is used to represent how we can use the array list. Let us consider the following example that is program that show how we can use the array list. Import java.util class array list demo public static void main string args array list string lst is equal to new array list string lst dot add megha, we are adding name megha to the list. Then next lst dot add minal, we are adding name minal to the list. Then next one lst dot add ria, we are adding ria into the list. Then next one lst dot add ravisha, we are adding the name ravisha into the list. Iterator in iter is equal to lst dot iterator, while iter dot has next system dot out dot println itr next. So curly brackets complete. This is the program that represent how we can use the array list. The output of this program is it consists the name of list megha, minal, ria, ravisha. This is the output for this program. Then next one is vector. The data elements are stored as a dynamic array in vector. It's a lot like array list. Vector is synchronized. Java vector contains many legacy methods that are not the part of a collection framework. It is available in the java.util package and implement the list interface, allowing us to use all the list interface functions like an array list. It keeps track of insertion order. A groupable array of atoms is implemented by a vector class. Although vectors are considered obsolete classes, they are now completely compatible with collections. Still, because it is synchronized, it is rarely utilized in a non-thread context, and as a result, it performs poorly while adding, searching, deleting, and updating its element. The iterator written by the vector class are guaranteed to never fail. When concurrent modification occurs, the concurrent modification exception is thrown. The syntax that is used to represent the vector is list integer vect is equal to new vector integer n. This is the syntax that is used to how we can use that is represent how we can use the vector. Then let us consider the example that represent how we can use the vector in Java. That is program import java.util public class vector demo, public static void main string r, this is a constructor, vector string vec is equal to new vector string, that is a syntax used to represent the vector, that is generating the vector or creating the vector. The next vec dot add apple, that we are adding the name to the vectors, we are adding the name in list or in vector, that is vec dot add apple. Next one vec dot add grapes, vec dot add guava, vec dot add papaya. Iterator string itr vec iterator, while itr dot has next system dot out dot print lm itr dot next curly bracket complete. This is a example that represent how we can use the vector. The output of this example is, or this program is, it consisting of the list of fruits name, that is apple, grapes, guava, papaya. This is the output of vector. This is all about the array list and vector, that is difference between the array list and vector. Thank you.